What's up, everybody? I'm Wyatt Bagnall, and I'm here in the immediate aftermath of the absolute masterclass that was the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Uh, oh my god, Colts win this game 12-9. It's so I am dumbfounded. That game was so atrociously bad. I mean, they're like, and I'm somebody. Listen, I like defense more than offense in general. But some of this wasn't even like good defense being played. It was just sloppy mistakes the entire game. It's like that was one of the single worst games I've ever watched. Um, the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts just put on the most pathetic performance they ever could have. I said in my predictions video that I thought Denver would win this game, but come out of it not feeling good about themselves. And I got the second part right. Neither one of these teams should feel good about themselves, but Indianapolis manages to win on Denver's sheer incompetence. I mean, some of the decisions that were made in this game are so mind boggling. Like, I can accept that this game might have been low scoring, but the sheer, like, mind numbingly stupid, like elementary school level stuff that these teams messed up was crazy. I mean, like, let's just talk about the end of this game because, I mean, honestly, everything leading up to the end of this game was just, it was a blob of boring. It was all just three and outs, drop ball, sack. It was so boring. But the end of this game, the Broncos are driving. They go for it on fourth down. That in and of itself was risky, but they get it. Great. Awesome. Now all you got to do is burn the clock. And then on third down, they throw a route into the end zone, and Stephon Gilmore picks it off. What the hell were they thinking? Run the ball, man. This is the second time. I mean, you would have thought that Russell Wilson would have been having flashbacks to that New England Super Bowl. Just run it, dude. Run it. Kick the field goal. Go up 6 points. And trust that your defense won't give up a touchdown. I don't think they would have. Wow. I mean, I don't have anything good to say about the Colts either. I mean, the Colts defense and the Broncos defense, neither one of them should hang their heads about this game. They both played awesome. But the Colts offense is abysmal. The Broncos offense is putrid. Holy crap, man. That was tough to get through. This is like, usually when we have games that are going to overtime, I'm sort of excited for them. Like, cool, we get more football. This was a game where I was just like, I was praying by the end of it. Just miss the field goal, score a touchdown. Somebody do something. Do not make me watch another minute of this damn game. Like, you saw Broncos fans leaving Mile High, like, when the game was about to go to overtime, and I don't blame them. That was awful. I mean, looking at the stats here, it's like total yards. Indy 306, Denver 375. Passing yards, Indy 200, Denver 250. Rushing yards, Indy 106, Denver 125. And it's like Denver was actually more effective on offense, but they shot themselves in the foot way more spectacularly. I mean, Indy was more just like their O-line just completely broke down. They don't have any weapons. And it's just, that's sort of how you thought it might go for the Colts. But the Broncos, they got close to the end zone on 3 different occasions. And one time, McManus's field goal gets blocked. Not much you can do about that, really, but it's still a missed opportunity. Second time, Russ is like fading backwards, trying to evade a sack, heaves up a punt that gets picked off. And then the last one, as I already mentioned, he tests Gilly, and he like comes under a post and picks it. I mean, even if they just got the field goals, that's 9 points, and they would have won. Ooh, if I'm that Broncos defense, I'm not talking to anybody that plays offense on that team. Screw that. That's brutal, man. God, this was all bad. Ugh. I mean, these are easily the two most disappointing teams in the league, right? I mean, I can't think of anybody that's more disappointing than the Broncos and the Colts. I mean, I feel more confident than ever that the Colts will not win the South. It's either going to be Tennessee or Jacksonville. I tend to think it's going to be Tennessee. The Broncos, ooh. I mean, they're not even a playoff team. They don't even have a shot. That's bad. Cuz I think they play the Chargers next weekend. I mean, the Chargers would have to do some truly spectacular shit to botch that. Yeah, that was one of the most abysmal outings I've ever seen. You paid 245 million or something like that, 235 million to not score a single touchdown. I mean, Denver was at home too. Ooh. Damn. I mean, honestly, by the time we got like halfway through overtime, I was hoping for a tie, just because neither one of these teams deserved to win it. If we could just give like double losses, that'd be great. Oh, I, man, it's tough to explain how the Broncos in particular, it's gone so wrong. I wish I could like identify it because there's so much new stuff between new coaches, new scheme, new quarterback, new all this stuff that it could be any number of these things. I have no idea where to assign blame, so I'm just going to give it to all of them. I mean, Russ didn't play well. Hackett, I mean, to his credit, I guess on some level here, he didn't do what they did in Seattle. Everyone roasted him for trying to kick the field goal instead of putting it in Russ's hands. He put it in Russ's hands and still lost. I mean, as a 49ers fan, though, I won't lie. I do get some, like, sick satisfaction from watching former Seahawks quarterbacks flame out. like, I do get some joy out of that. Man. I genuinely feel bad for these two fan bases because they have been lied to. Everyone's telling them if you just stabilize the quarterback position, it'll all get better. Clearly, these teams had some more to do than just than just fix who was ever under center. That was one of the worst games ever. I mean, and thank God next Thursday. We have a real treat next Thursday. We get to watch Chicago and Washington go at it. Thank God. That's just great. Damn, these teams are abysmal. I mean, I'll put a little bit of like positivity out there, I guess. Both these defenses played really well. To me, the Broncos defense in particular was really, really impressive. The Colts defense got bailed out a little bit. But they still played great, obviously. Closed the game out. Stephon Gilmore still a really good corner. Man, if you're a Broncos fan, or if you had any expectations of Denver, anything, this is a new low. Yeah, I think both these teams are firmly missing the playoffs. I'm not going to spend another minute talking about this game. This game was abysmal. It was putrid, pathetic, and yeah, both these teams have a lot of soul searching to do. The difference is Indianapolis gets to do it off a win. Denver, it's code red there. It's panic mode. Yeah, not one touchdown in this game. That's bad. Injuries are also mounting up for both these teams, but you got to be able to overcome that. People can say injuries all they want. That's one of the worst outings I've seen from two teams that were supposed to be good ever. Yeah, this game doesn't deserve any more of our time. Honestly, I think the biggest loser tonight was all of us. who had to sit and watch it. So, with that being said, Have a good night, and hopefully this weekend's games are better than that. Peace.